Have y'all ever been in a bar or seen one of them deals where they got a rattlesnake in a glass cage? And they'll bet you if you can put your hand up on there and if he strikes that glass, you don't move, you'll win. Well, guys, for the last 2 or 3 weeks, something's been stealing my duck eggs. And my ducks is smart enough, they quit using their nest and they'd come lay up here by the cook shack, or they'd lay under my truck, or they'd some mornings come out and there'd be an egg on the porch. Them ducks was smart enough to know something was getting the eggs and interrupting their nest, so they was moving around laying eggs in different places. So a few nights ago I got fed up with it. Normally I'd have put my camera up out there and tried to see what it was, but I had a good idea. Well, after about 2 nights, I set my little trap, put a couple of duck eggs back there in the back of the trap. And this afternoon when I come home, it was in the trap. Now I figured it got in the trap last night, but this morning I left early and I didn't go check the trap. So let's go check the trap and see what we got in here that was stealing our duck eggs. What are you doing, Lazy and Daisy? Well, there it is. Looks like we got ourselves a raccoon. Now there was my little duck nest box. And I left me a couple eggs in there and I marked them with blue marking with a permanent marker, just so my ducks would keep coming back here and laying. Well, he kept stealing the eggs and the shells would be out here in the yard, and then one morning it was poop in there. So when I seen the poop, I knew what it was. So the first couple nights I set out my little trap here, but the doors messed up on it, and I tried to rig it up here where it would work. And he got in there and he ate the egg, but he could get back out of there. So the couple of nights ago, I got my old trap out there and I had to work on the door on it because it's messed up. And then I set a foot trap out here. Usually that foot trap what catches them coons, because they like to put corn in there. And I'll put a little fish scent for trappers, squirt it down on that corn, and usually they'll stick their foot in there. You get that corn out and it'll get them. But this one right here, he went in there and it looked like he done eat the 2 eggs and the corn I had in that little can. Come on, coon. Oh, I forgot I tied it to the leg over here so he couldn't move the cage around. So we got us a coon. So what we gonna do with this coon now? You ain't gonna bite me. I got a place for you, coon, and I'm not gonna eat you. It's the wrong time of the year to eat you. Plus you ain't that fat looking. You ain't fat enough to eat, guys. Ah. Rah. Rah. Y'all ever seen a coon growl at you? Let me show y'all what a coon will do. That's what you get for eating all my eggs. Yeah. You got any more friends coming around? I'm gonna set the cage back tonight for them. Guys, a coon will eat you up, but he can't eat me up through that wire. Come on. Come on, you eat my duck eggs. I'm gonna agitate you for a little while. I don't care how brave you are, you can't put your hand on that wire even though you know he can't bite you through there. I can't leave my hand on there. Have y'all ever been in a bar or seen one of them deals where they got a rattlesnake in a glass cage? And they'll bet you if you can put your hand up on there and if he strikes that glass, you don't move, you'll win. That's about the way this coon is. I can't put my hand on there even though I know he can't bite me through that wire. When he jumps at that wire, I'm gonna snatch back. See? It's just reflex. I can't help it. You've been aggravating me for 2 or 3 weeks now. Now I'm finna agitate you for a little while. Alright guys, I got something for this little coon here. And then we're gonna set this trap back just in case there's another one messing around out here. So what I got for this coon, I got the little door right here where I can open it up where I set the egg down in there. Then I got something right here called a 22 Browning. And that's all it takes. He won't be eating no more of my eggs, will he? So now let's get the old coon out the cage and go do something with him. Set the cage back right here. Now guys, a good thing to catch coons with. This is a tuna fish can that's been in my old cage here. You can use tuna fish. But I just put some corn in there, and this right here is some salmon oil used for bait traps with, so it smells like salmon fish. I'm gonna set that right back down in there. And I didn't get no duck eggs today because I didn't find where they laid them. But I do have a chicken egg I'm gonna put right back here. Then I'm gonna close my little makeshift door. I actually made this door on this trap right here so I could put the bait in there a lot easier. And I got me a little makeshift lock handle here to lock the wire down. I got my trap set back. And the little foot trap right here still got some corn down in it, but I'm gonna put a little more salmon oil. Looked like he got some of that out before he went in that cage without tripping that little foot trap. There's a little foot trap here. They stick their foot down in there trying to get that corn out and they get caught. And I got a video on catching a coon like that. So that's how you catch predators. You can use foot traps and you can use live traps when something's fooling around your chicken house or your garden or something like that. That live trap right there, if you have trouble with rabbits and you don't want to do it the old-fashioned way and get out there with a light at night and take care of them, you can set that right there and put you some lettuce up in there, and sometimes you can catch them rabbits up in that live trap. So let's take the coon and do away with him. There he is right there in my little homemade trailer. Now I'm finna haul him out there and throw him in the ditch and he can float down the cold wall ditch. Well, guys, that there was the thief that was getting my eggs. Now, you just seen how in the country we take care of thieves that get our eggs and mess with our chickens. But also, when there's thieves coming around, even them two-legged kind, you just got a little bigger weapon with a bigger bullet. Y'all see that ditch back there that I just took that coon to? That coon will be eaten by an alligator before daylight. Come on, duck. Come on, duck. Duck. Come on, duck. Y'all hungry? Come on, duck. Come on, duck. Well, looks like the coon wasn't the only duck egg thief we had hanging around here. What do we got here in the cage? Well, it looked like we got us an old possum too. So you and Mr. Coon been eating my duck eggs, huh? So we have a possum and a coon's been eating our duck eggs. So it looks like the alligator's gonna get some more lunch today. Huh? That's what you get for eating my duck eggs. Don't be doing that no more. We're gonna set this trap right back, guys. I'm gonna put a little more corn in there and another egg, because that sucker ate that egg last night. So this is a good, easy way to catch all your predators hanging around your hen houses. Just about all of them anyway. Well, guys, now that we got the other duck thief took care of this morning, I'm gonna weigh my little chickens here. So there's tomorrow they would be exactly 8 weeks old. This here's the little rooster. 2 pounds, 12.8. So right there. 2 pounds, 12.8. Now these 5 right here, this come out with just 1 rooster and 4 little hens. And I was wanting to do some experimenting, and at the time the only hen I got old enough was I call her Old Yellow over there, so she's the yellowest hen. That's the one hen I got from Breast Farms. But I bred her to Royal. Royal, that's my rooster that come from Mandolin Royal's eggs that I hatched back on July the 17th of 23. So he's what, 9 months, approximately 2 weeks old. And I just wanted to get started and see what I could get. Now in there in the incubator today I put 6 eggs in there, and I bred the rooster from Breast Farms to 3 of my hens that I had from Mandolin Royal to see what I'm going to end up getting out of that cross. And I'm calling it a cross because in chicken world they say that's line crossing, even though they American Breese. So one of these days I'm going to have my own line of American Breese going here. But I'm doing it slow. And just like out of these right here, I may not keep nary bird out of it. Now the little rooster's looking good right now. Got some pretty dark legs. Hold on. Pretty dark legs. I like his comb. Actually, I think that's a 5-point comb, guy. Unless you count that little point right there. I don't know if you count that or not. But I don't see no white in his earlobes at all at this age. You may have some dusty speckles in there. But now out of the 4 hens right there, one of them is a guaranteed right now no keeper. I'm gonna get her out next and show you. Now this little hen right now, I don't care what she does. No matter how big she got and how pretty she is, she's a no keeper. So look how white them legs are. They ain't got hardly no hint of gray tint to them. So I got them, each one's got their own color band. But we're gonna go on and wear 2 pounds, 4.1. 2 pounds, 4.1. And when she was 6 weeks old, she weighed 1 pound, 6.3. 1 pound, 6.3 ounces at 6 weeks old. This one here's got some pretty dark blue legs. Her head's a little on the narrow side. She weighs 2 pounds, 3.3. 2 pounds, 3.3. And at 6 weeks old, she weighed 1 pound, 5 ounces. 1 pound, 5 ounces. Another one right here with some extremely dark legs. I don't know how y'all can tell on the camera there, but them are dark. 2 pounds, 3.6. 2 pounds, 3.6. And she weighed 1 pound, 5 ounces at 6 weeks old. Now you can see her coloring. She's a little, I don't know, kind of like got a, she ain't as white as them other ones. I don't know if that may be coming from her mama. The one that I call old yellow because she's got a lot of yellow in her. And that's what I'm saying. These are probably all just going to be meat birds. And what color is my last one? Purple. Y'all see, she's got pretty legs, but they ain't near about as dark as that one with them dark legs. They still pretty dark though. Their heads is all about the same. They ain't as wide as I'd like to see. She's a little lighter, 2 pounds, 1.1. 2 pounds, 1.1. And when she was 6 weeks old, she was the lightest at 1 pound, 1 pound, .48. I'm saying lightest, that's just 1 pound, 0.48 versus the other one's 1.5. That one hen, the biggest hen, 2 pounds, 4 ounces, so just say an ounce heavier. Maybe an ounce 0.1 or ounce 0.3 heavier. Hush up over there. They're making a lot of racket. But the ones in the house, like I said, they gonna be off of the rooster from Breast Farms and Madeline Royal hens, which are with bigger bodied hens. And that's where I'm gonna start looking, probably gonna be some trying to keep something. And then my next one is I think at this time, my prettiest roosters. It's the rooster that I got from Chase over at Recreational Homestead. His date of birth was December the 18th. So he's 4 months, 2 weeks old, and I'll show y'all a picture of him right here. At this time, he's my prettiest rooster. Filled out good everywhere. I like his comb size. He ain't too big, ain't too small. And he's got a little white in them earlobes, if you can see there in that picture. And his legs is dark. So he's my favorite at this point and got a lot going for him. And the hens here, I'll give y'all a little shot of them where y'all can see them. I ended up with 4, 5, 6, 7 keepers that I kept off the hens. And guys, they just nice bodied, beautiful birds to me. So if you're interested in any American breast chicks, check out Chase over at the Recreational Homestead, for that's what he does. He sells chicks and got some good ones there he's selling. So I got my little information for today. Go put them, now I'm gonna move them out to the bigger grow out pen. And I probably won't even do no more weighing on these unless something really catches my eye and I start thinking I'm gonna be keeping them. Now I will watch the rooster because I like his comb. We just have to watch him and see what happens. So now let's move on. I don't know what I'm finna do next. I gotta get out here in the garden and clip some of my tomatoes up. Actually, we got a few days of sunshine, but I think we went 5 days with no rain. A couple of them was real pretty sunshiny days. The other ones is like today, just overcast. Looked like it could rain any minute. And then tomorrow it's supposed to start back raining, and they're showing every other day for the next week rain again. But my garden, just them few days of getting a break from the rain and getting some sunshine, is really starting to come to life. But after all that rain and all them cloudy days, I ended up with a bunch of sun scald on my plants. And I was out here one night, all the holes and stuff in them leaves, I said, there's gotta be snails. I got out here at night with the flashlight and I ain't found the first snail. Hey, hey, hey. Had to wait on a chicken to shut up again, but I ain't found the first snail or slug. So I got to looking on the internet at different pictures and stuff. And during all them heavy rains and storms, I ain't sure that it didn't come some little hail there, and that's what's got all them tore up. Now it didn't do nothing to my tomatoes and peppers because they was tougher leaves, but the tender stuff that I had planted that just put out, and I'll pop y'all up a picture right here of it. They just got holes all in the leaves, and that's the only thing I can figure is during one of them storms, we must have got some hail, because I can't determine nothing else. If y'all got any guesses or know what this looks like, do y'all put down there in the comments and let me know. Do y'all think hail done that? The next thing would be slugs. And like I said, I couldn't find none. I come out here 2 different nights, late in the night with a light. Ain't found no slug nowhere. And I did spray them with neem oil and baking soda. And then I put a little BT, sprayed a little BT on them, thinking it may be some kind of worm, because I knew I couldn't find nothing eating them. Can't find nothing on them. But anyway, the garden's starting to look better. I'm gonna do a garden video one of these days. But right now I gotta get out here and start tying these tomatoes up, guys. So as always, hope y'all have a great day, blessed week. God bless. See y'all next time.